Stevie's unloading his rack, so he got a way to cut the trees up.
All right, howdy everybody. We have moved to the other end of the state. We are now close to Illinois, and we're logging on this little job, getting us started over in the area. We're going to be in the area for a while. So we're started on this little job over there. As we moved in, it was good timber, heavy to, what was that heavy to? I think ash. But it's only a small job. We was in and out. Well, it would have been a day, but we got rained out the first day. We have a few obstacles we had to work on, like watching the field out there. I lost this hickory tree. Whoop! Just got lucky. It didn't reach the beans. Didn't mean to do that. We got some electricity lines that we're trying to tie up because we're going past the house and all that mess. But I think I ended up dropping a white oak tree in a lake. That was interesting. But let's get into it and see how we get along. All right, howdy guys. Let me wipe your mouth off. Y'all need to wipe your mouth off too. I've been eating and you all might have been too. Operators, we gotta eat. Okay, I'm running a small job. I don't know how good I'm gonna cover it or whatnot. We come in on this small job, less than 10 semi-loads, probably not much over 5, really. We're in this small job. We got hammered by the rain. Come in, moved in yesterday, didn't cover any of it, but we moved in yesterday. And we're going to just yard it with the din-din. Brody's going to cut it, and Roger's going to skid it. Junkyard started skidding it yesterday, but we got rained out. Got some water standing and stuff, but this is sandy type of ground, so we're hoping it's going to heal good. And we only got today. We only got good enough weather to get this out today. So we've not cut up a first load yet. Stevie's coming in here with his truck in the rack out there. So, oh yeah, Stevie, don't back your truck. Don't. Yeah. You don't want your truck up here, Steve. Oh. You don't want your truck up here, Steve. No, oh man, hang on a second. So Stevie's unloading his rack, so he got a way to cut the trees up. This is heavy dash. You got rid of the evidence? That's good. We don't want him to know.
You can't get in there to cut that?
No, we're gonna skid right through here.
Oh my God.
Straight to you.
What about that lumber pile?
We'll have to move it. I mean, it's good lumber, Steve, but we're gonna have to move it.
Why can't you come through over top of that mulch pile?
Because of the white oak and all that other stuff.
Well, white oak's getting cut. Or the ash.
Mm-hmm. Just, it ain't gonna hurt nothing, is it? That's a straight shot, look.
Well, what do you want to do with the rocks?
I don't know. Roger can push them out with his blade if you don't want to move them.
Well,
just enough to get.
Use them for yard decoration. I don't want them all busted up.
You'll use good judgment. The best judgment. See what I mean? Look how straight that is. Shh, wait. You're not going to eat that, are you?
Roger, you don't bring much for dinner.
Stevie sorting dead lizards. That's a new high, Stevie. All right. So I'll give you all the tentative plan. Okay, this is if everything goes like it's supposed to. It's not that many loads of logs, but we drove a long way to get here. We had to organize a few things this morning, move a dozer and stuff like that, so we're a little late getting started. I wanted to make sure everybody had a good plan. I wanted to listen to what they had to say, so we made a good plan. I don't claim to make good plans, so I like to listen to everybody to make a good plan, because they'll help make a better plan than what I can make. So now that everybody's got their input put in, Robin put in his input, Stevie and Roger put in their input, now we have a plan. We're going to start logging. And 3 o'clock is when the rain's expected to get here. Now you all seen the water coming in. It's on good ground, but it is going to, it's Indiana, there's going to be some clay in it, so it's not just sand. So I put my truck out there. Blackie's sitting out there ready for Stevie to load. Stevie is going to do his thing. Right now they're moving that stuff out there to make our trail through the woods. But Stevie's going to do his thing and then cut up me a load and put me a load as he's cutting up on Blackie. Get Blackie loaded, roll it down out of the way, maybe even roll his truck in the hole next. So he's not stacking any more wood than he has to out there where we got to clean all that mess up. And then by noon, the other truck's back at the mill is going to be in and be loose. And Joni said to call her. If they leave the mill by noon, we can get them in here, get them loaded, get them out of here before the rain gets here. Because the rain's coming at 3. And it's not a definite, but there's a 35% chance of rain. And the way this ground is wet here, I know where it's going to rain. It's going to rain right here. So we're going to plan for the worst and hope for the best. That's what our plan is. And I'll get to cutting. I don't know if I'll cover this real good or do any GoPro stuff or whatnot. I might. But we'll get our stuff, wood swinging, and get this thing rolling and try to beat this rain. But anyways, so the backup plan is to get me and Stevie's truck loaded so we can get it out on good ground. So but we're not going to wait till right before the rain gets here to pull our trucks out. Because we want to give that ground as much time as we can to heal. But then we'll get me and Stevie's truck out of here so we know that they're set on good ground, so we're not stranded, or our trucks aren't stranded on this end of the property, because, or this end of the country, because we are not going to get the log the rest of this week. So we don't want a log truck stranded up here, not serving a purpose, that sort of thing. So that's the backup plan, and I'm trying to mix in the backup plan with the actual plan and hope the two of them come together to work, and we don't have to use the backup plan. Big old hickory fitting to hit the ground. Fitting to hit the ground. Let's see if I pull any splinters on him. The guys love it if I pull a hickory splinter back at the mill. They just love it. Whoop! Not splinters, but I lost it. Oh my God, I lost it. Whop! Oh, man. Oops. Yeah, I pulled a few fibers on it. I should have come in from the other side a little farther. I tell you what I really should have done, and you all been on my butt, and kudos to you all for, I think you're right. Here's what's been going on. This tree should have been cut by hand, period. I should have cut that with pudding. I wouldn't really say I'm getting lazy. I have been getting a little ornery. But mostly I just get to where I get caught up in the production, keeping things moving. And I'm getting a little too far into that. This tree should have been cut by hand, period. And the reason this is fresh on my mind is because I done a tree the other day I should have done by hand too. Maybe even 3 of them. It's just my habits has not been right lately, and I'm going to get changed and get back in the right way of being. Now the bean field I'm cutting right up next to, that's the neighbor. he is awesome. Them guys are awesome people. I forgot their daggone name. I'm sorry, guys. We've worked off of them before, and they're wonderful people. So I'm trying to open up the beans a little bit. And I know they're different landowners. So, but what I'm saying is, it's wood that ain't doing this landowner any good, and it definitely ain't doing that landowner any good. So I'm trying to open up the beans for him, and then take out the scrub for the other.
Well, on a real good note, the sun has come out. Things are getting better. Things are looking up as far as making her go. I shouldn't be another hour. I'll be done here max. Not doing bad right now. It's exactly 11:30. I'm cutting my last 2 trees, and then I'm gonna head out here and get in the truck. Me and Roger's working pretty tight quarters right now. But I got him 2 little allways he's running down. I'm working one allway while he's running down the other one. Excuse me, sorry about the bouncing. There you go, big aster. Beautiful, beautiful lake. We will take that 100%. You son of a biscuit eating piece of crap. These have been a lot of good timber. There's been a lot of been some pretty good trees in here. That's what I'm trying to say, daggone. It's hard to work and yak and talk. It's hard for me to talk, period, much less work and talk. Good job, Raji. The skidding and directional felling, I mean, it's a small job. But the skidding and the directional felling's looking good on it. I'm really proud of this one. I think this one's going to turn out really nice. I've got some leaf cover off of the bean field out there. That's going okay. What we dropped in the pond did get pulled out. Roger pulled the white oak right out of there, no problem. So let's see if we can stack this one on top of that ash tree we just cut. Last tree, black cherry. Whop!
this is gonna be. If me and Roger's right. That ought to clean him up good enough.
Johnny Tater,
Yeah?
you think I got 3 loads sitting here now? And then you got 1 more load to come out?
I think, in my opinion, I think you got, boy, you got more than that, Stevie, because this ash is long.
I think I got 3 loads sitting here. A little over 3 loads sitting here. If you got a load to come out, that makes 4 loads. Joni's got Larry sitting at the mill, and she's wanting to send him down here. What do you think? And we've already got...
Raji, how solid are you? You think we surely ain't got... Well, how much did you guess if you had to guess?
She said she's got 3 trucks on the way now. Larry will make number 4, and my truck sitting there will be number 5.
Yeah, Raji, what do you think, Bubba?
I haven't got 2 grabs sitting back there yet.
Total? Is that total, you think?
I haven't got 2 grabs back there.
Okay.
Want me to tell her to bring Larry on? Worst case scenario, my truck will sit here ready to move equipment when we come back.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, Stevie. Do I need to leave, or I just need to take your truck and move Brutus with your truck? No. I'll take Roger's truck and go look at the daughter again and see if I feel better about it now that the sun's shining today than I did yesterday. But I think the daughter's something we should come back to afterward. Got her feet in the ground good on the big job, you know what I mean?
Alright, run over and look at the daughter, maybe get on a dozer and level that road out and get ready for trucks. And maybe move Brutus after everything's all said and done if you figure out another plan to go with.
Okay. Alrighty, sounds good.
My truck will make number 5. Worst case scenario, we just leave my log truck and trailer down here and spot equipment.
Okay. Yeah, she's got 4 on the way. Larry be 5, and I'll be 6. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. The good thing about that is we'll get everybody loaded before 3 o'clock, and that's when our danger starts on the weather. Yeah, I think it's good.
Hurricane?
Yeah, Stevie, a hurricane. Or an avalanche, one or the other.
I done had a log avalanche.
You know what, Stevie? We can't handle much of an avalanche during ice cream season.
Dispatch lady didn't sound like she was too impressed with your phone call answering abilities there, driver.
Well, if we wasn't playing with veneer logs, we'd have answered her phone, Stevie.
One truck on link.
Yeah, let her, did you circle it so she knows whose mistake that was?
You what?
Did you put a circle around it so she knows whose mistake that was? I figured you'd make sure to not let that slip.
No sense of burning bridges, though, buddy.
Stevie, that low interest rate loans really changed your opinion on bridge burning.
Yeah.
Now he's been getting the fire hose out. Now he's got that big old interest rate. Careful now, I'm driving here. You're gonna wreck me. Did you say no use in having enemies, Stevie?
Yeah. Yeah. There's no reason to be hating anybody. Just everybody needs a hug, kiss, rub wieners, get along.
So there you have it. Rub wieners and kiss, get along. LBGYN or something like that. So now that there's actually a term, LGBYN, I wonder if doctors, OBGYNs are having a issue with all that. Well, Stevie got a load on my bird. It's all loaded down. If I knowed, we're not moving Brutus, but just a little piece, just a couple miles down the road. But I'm not permitted on Stevie's truck to move Brutus.
You think Larry's got enough sense to read a pin drop? Because I don't know if he knows where he's going.
I don't think Larry's bashful. If he don't, I'm sure he'll start pestering you. I just keep your phone on you, Stevie. The person in the yard's got to keep their phone on them.
Well, I've never been a person to stay in the yard. Mom's always whipped my ass for getting outside the yard.
Well, that's why you're staying in the yard today, because you're doing good, Stevie. Oh, yeah. Crossing under that little power line up there. That power line's right above my face right there. I tied it up with a ratchet strap. I don't know if that's power company approved or not. If I can swing around here, I'll show you all how I tied her up there. I use a daggone ratchet strap over there to tie it up to that other, to the two legs of 220 coming in, or the 220 coming in there, and I thought, heck with it, it's just 220, what could it hurt? Yeah, let's see. I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got 4 people coming and he makes 5. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're covered on the trucks. I got to get that detach up out of these weeds before all this rain comes this evening. And Big Daddy, he's coming back. He had to get go to the dentist this morning. He's coming back. I'm sure he'll jump on the dozer here in a second. So Stevie, in his billow-built parking job, has got my the front of my bird sticking out in harm's way. And I wouldn't be worried about it, but Larry's coming. So I can see that going right through there, right to the hood, and then actually not pushing his clutch in and stopping until he cracked the valve cover. Until he went plumb through the hood and cracked the valve cover. That's when I see Larry hitting the clutch. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. And don't forget to hit the buttons and leave me likes, comments, stuff. Let me know what's up. And to anybody's wanting logger weight gear, go to loggerweight.com and help yourself at the shop there. And we got all that good mess. Take care of it. And mostly just want to say thanks, everybody. Hope everybody has a good one later on.